Here are some clips of my makeup look during my travel last month. In this video, I'll be using a mixture of drugstore brands and high-end brands. Since this is a go-to look, this is a video tutorial for when you're in a rush in the morning before heading out to tour the city. For this video, I started off with my hair, which I'll make a tutorial on. And I'm using Body Shop Tea Tree Toner. And for moisturizer, I'm a loyal user of Ambray. And for lip balm, I'm using Carmex. And a little amount of Maybelline's Instant Pore Eraser would do in the T-zone. I instantly fell in love with this BB cushion from Maybelline. It's very easy to apply to the face, so it's easy to use for when you're in a rush in the morning. It evens out my skin complexion and has good coverage. In short, it's a cheaper and great substitute from my usual foundations. And for my under eye and to kind of highlight my face, I'm using Maybelline's Instant Age Rewind Concealer. Blending everything with my beauty blender. Of course, to highlight my face, I'm using Benefit's What's Up. To set my concealer, I'm using MAC Studio Fix Powder in NC30. To contour and to pop my cheekbones, I'm using Kat Von D's Shade Plus Light palette. Just to set the rest of my face, I'm using MAC's Prep Plus Prime Translucent Powder. For my brows, I'm using Anastasia's Lip Brow Pomade in Soft Brown, using my MAC brushes. To match my hair color, I'm using Girl Boy from MAC. For my eyes, I'm using Kat Von D's Shade Plus Light Eye Contour Palette. To contour my eyes, I'm using the shade Samael. I don't know if I pronounced it right. To give a definition to my eyes, I'm using the shade Citri. Okay, another pronunciation I'm not sure of. To add some shimmer to my lids, I'm using shimmery shades from Maybelline's The Nudes palette. For my liner, I'm using Urban Decay's 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Whiskey. For my lower lash line, I'm using the same shade I used to define my eyes, the City shade from the Eye Contour palette. I'm using Shui Mura's eyelash curler to curl my lashes. L'Oreal's Chilia Finte Farfalla for my mascara. For my cheeks, I'm using MAC's Mineralized Blush Powder in Light Over Dark. To highlight my face, I'm using MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish Powder. For my favorite part, the lippy, I'm using Maybelline's Creamy Matte Brown Nude in the shade Nude Nuance. The final step, and to set my makeup, I'm using MAC's Fix Plus Spray. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed my go-to travel makeup.